Welcome Ed, Westwick and Chace Crawford.
So you
guys are obviously working hard. They're fired up. You guys can let it out. You're fired up there. Yes, all ages. Addiction to the show. And we know you're working hard, but you guys live together. So what is that like? Your roommates? Is it party central? Do you just relax?
It's a book club and
you sure it is.
Are you a couple or just
What do you mean?
roommates?
Oh, Joy, come on. I knew you were going to do this to me now. Goodness gracious. We are having fun, that's for sure. No, the place is reasonably tidy, we're pleased to say. The cleaning lady comes and she keeps us in order.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Cleaning lady.
Cleaning lady. But what do I know?
Of course, housekeeper is more politically correct.
Well, you have to know where he's from.
Yes.
Yeah.
Excuse me, cleaning person. Forgive me.
When you were talking here, you were speaking with a British accent. And I said to you earlier upstairs, I said, where'd you get that phony British accent? Knowing that that's the real accent, and that when you're on Gossip Girls, you're talking American.
I am, yes. So my character's American.
Talk American.
What do you want me to say to you? What should I say to you, Barbara?
I must say the same thing in your real...
What do you want me to say to you?
Ooh, sounds better.
It just goes on and off like that. Does it ever show?
I don't know. What is the audience?
Does it ever slip into English? Great British?
Great British. No, I don't. I like to think I don't, you know. I like to think I kind of have it down. We're into our second season now, and I've had time enough to keep practicing at it and keep it going.
Are you jealous of his accent, Trent?
You know, I would like to sound like James Bond, yes, but...
You can do it. You do it.
You're satisfied with your own?
Yeah, I'm satisfied
Do you
with
pick
it.
it up, though? Because sometimes when you live with someone, you kind of...
Well, I tend to say, I'm going to take out the rubbish, and then I'm like, what is rubbish? We go down to the garage.
Let the cleaning lady take out the
Yes. I have to listen to terrible English accents most of the time.
So the good news is...
I watched it last night, and I haven't watched a lot of it, so I'm not going to jive you, okay? But I didn't know you were English until you came out.
Yeah.
Because I was really knocked out by this. You do it very well.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I just thought I should,
High
you know.
compliment from Whoopi over there. So we've done some poking and prodding into your lives, but then the good news about the show is that it's super hot, okay? And that you're everywhere and now, and people know who you are. And the bad news is that the show's super hot and you're everywhere, and people are into your business, and they want to know, you know, are you dating someone? They see you with one person, they report it. Do you make an attempt to prove them wrong? Do you read the stuff that's out there? How do you kind of deal with that? Because it came on a little suddenly here in the States, right?
You can kind of control, you know, what comes into your headspace, you know. I mean, you can, control what you think about, what you read, and you kind of have to stay away from it all, yeah, and that's kind of how you deal with it. It's just non-existent, I think, for us.
Separate yourself.
Well, I think, you can't be imprisoned by your own decisions, definitely, I believe that you have to, as Chace was saying, it depends what you allow into your headspace, what mentality you take. What I think, what I'm kind of proud of for myself and proud for the rest of my castmates is, we were all thrown into this situation, it all kind of developed pretty quickly, and I think we've all kind of handled it with grace, and with,
What type of show we're on too garners that kind of attention, and hype is hype, negative or positive.
Well, there's a lot of talk about it, the substance, right there?
Yeah, I was going to say, because in Gossip Girls, you play two rich Manhattan students. I mean, you guys in your high school, you're drinking martinis, you're having it's threesomes in a limo, you're dating an older woman, it's a lot of sex.
Not like that.
Maybe in England.
In England, there's kings and queens and swords and castles.
I know you've answered this because I've heard you say it, but there are people who say, listen, teenagers watch this show. You people are living the most, quote, dissolute life. Do you think that you will have any influence on these kids who are watching?
I like to think that the audience realise that it is a heightened sense of reality. That
Will they want to copy it?
Well, someone asked me this question before, and I tend to say, I said, hey man, we're just actors. You know what I mean? The show's going to steamroll and go right through, and we're not experts.
So you're not the bad boy then, like your character, and you're not like your character.
We're not responsible entirely for the storylines. Also, that's the duty of the creators. But I think the show, what it does capture is it does capture the consequences of some of the things that the kids.
Children.
Keyword, children.
Can I ask you, what about
The clothes they wear are kind of